Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and I do let vendors know if you have something really cool and you want to get the word out there, I will gladly demo your product. I do not charge to demo the product, but if I think your product is not good, not useful, or not useful to my client base, or just not good enough, I'm not going to make content on it. And this is free if I think your product is good, is what it comes down to, depending on what you're asking me to do. If I'm allowed to review the product in my own way, then I don't charge for it as long as I like the product. So anyways, I was asked to review this Sonu band, Sonu. I will read you a little bit of the literature I read on it. I do really like the product. It retails for $299. I'm not sure if there's a membership fee. I'm kind of surprised they don't have one with the app. They didn't charge me anything, but I'm not sure if that will change. So basically, in a nutshell, this is based by some literature that is published by Massachusetts General Hospital, MassGen. It was published last year, and it's all about acoustic resonance therapy, or ART, in treating nasal congestion. Now, this research was done on adults, although I think this would be fabulous in kids. I don't know that they have tested it in kids yet, but I don't see why it would be a problem, but that's not for me to say. But basically, it's using sound therapy. So it's like putting a speaker on your sinuses, and all the vibrations that come from a speaker, if you go to like a really loud club or something and you touch the speakers, the vibrations, the thought is that they loosen up the congestion and help break it up. And I'm on day 2 of it. It's pretty cool, actually. And I'm somebody that has like ridiculous allergies. Then you got to realize that allergies and nasal congestion there's an underlying cause to those, and you can fix the underlying cause, you can improve the underlying cause, but a lot of people don't like to take medicines and nasal sprays and steroid nasal sprays and all that. So it's nice if there's another way to get instant relief. So that's the point of the Sonu here. So like I said, it retails for $299. They did give this to me for free as long as I posted something on it. I told them I'd only post if I liked the product, and I do like the product. So my only criticism as of day 2 about this product, and when I do reviews, you guys know you're going to get the truth, is that they do not have it for Android, which is like a huge, it really ticks me off, because a lot of people use Android, and when you only publish for iOS, it's kind of like, come on, man. And a lot of educated people are going more towards Android too. So, don't think just because you only put it out on iOS that you're getting all the people you want to get, because you're not, because I don't have one. So I do have a backup old phone that's a Apple, which I don't love, but I threw this app on that, but it's not my main phone. And once I actually really liked the app, I was like, dang, I'd rather have it on my main phone, because I actually really like the app. That was actually my favorite part, was the app. In fact, I'm gonna bust on the app right now and tell you about my day. The app says, I love it. It has like the weather, it has all kind of stuff. It tells you the air quality in your area. I'm sure there's other apps for that, but I never found a good one. And sometimes like when I feel stuffy and stuff, I like to know like what's out there, what allergens are out there. If I know ahead of time that there was particulates and stuff that would make me, have allergies, that's an important thing to know. So yes, pretty cool. The app is very, very cool. And it can give you an alert to use, if things get worse, it can give you an alert to start using your sessions, which is even cooler, right? That's really cool. So I love that, but then again, I'm really into weather. So that's kind of my nerdy thing about me. But yeah, I mean, it's super easy. It took like 5 minutes to set it up. Basically, you just pair it like you pair any other Bluetooth device with your phone. And then it has you use this app to kind of make sure it's centered, and it supposedly scans your face and has an idea of your sinus size so that it knows like what kind of waves to give you. I don't know if that's shit BS or not, but kind of cool, and it makes sure it's centered. One of the things I didn't like about that headband, and I'm sure someday they can make modifications for it, but is that in theory you should be able to do things with it on. I mean, I've just used it because it's just like such an invasion of sound and vibrations. I really can't do anything because it's just like your bones in your head conduct the sound, right? And if you even put like AirPods or anything in for noise canceling, forget it. It makes it even worse. So it's like your whole head feels like it's in a disco. But also you can't wear, for those of us who have to wear glasses in order to see our phones or computers, I can't wear the glasses same time. So that's a bummer. So I've just been using it at like 15 minutes a day, twice a day, just to kind of chill out. But just kind of, you obviously can't nap with this giant disco ball going through your head, but just kind of peace out and just meditate or something. It's been fine. But anyways, that's how it works. This is the step process. You can see that's the app if you want to check it out on iOS, not on Android. And that's me with the unit on. Other thing that's a little gross, and I'm just gonna bring everything up because I tell you guys I give reviews, is that okay, if I'm using this during the day, I'm gonna have makeup on, and then there's no way to wash this or like wash the cover on it. So that's a little bit gross. They really should figure out a way to do that, because it's one thing if I do it after I take a shower at night, but that's not when I want to do it. So, and that's not when the app tells me to do it. So just another thought for the Sonu people. All right, that was my feedback. I do like it, and I think that's something you should definitely look into. If they actually approved it for kids, I'd be very excited to use this with orthodontics, because so many times we have people that are struggling with nasal breathing. It's hard for them to get into ENT. You could get started on this to improve your nasal breathing ASAP. I think that's pretty cool. So, all right, thanks so much.